We've got the Financial Times now, and Trump's coronation as the Republican candidate looks all but inevitable, unless the Clintons decide he wants to commit suicide, Nicholas.
Donald Trump wins New Hampshire primary, but Nikki Haley vows to fight on. So the Republican primaries was already fait accompli, or a done deal, after Iowa. Now this one has sealed it. Nikki Haley, surprisingly, has not bowed out yet. Maybe she wants to go down to South Carolina in about 2 or 3 weeks' time, get some delegates there, and maybe trade it off for some position in the potential future Donald Trump administration. But Trump has already made history, no matter how this goes, because he will be the first U.S. president, or the first candidate since the times of FDR, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, if he wins eventually, to have won 3 presidential terms. How about that? And if he loses, he is the first candidate in modern times who have tried to win a third presidential term after having won 2 presidential terms.
Yeah.
So it's quite remarkable
So
already.
he must be pretty popular with everybody, Josh.
Yeah, they love him. Well, you know what? Democrats want him to win the nomination, because that's what's going to galvanise their base. And actually, there's a lot of evidence that Nikki Haley appeals to those centrist voters.
Well, she's 17 points ahead of Biden in the polls. I mean, Trump is also ahead, but only by 2.9 points. So, I mean, do you think the Democrats are playing a dangerous game by trying to manoeuvre Trump into position?
They're playing a very dangerous game, but they're playing a dangerous game by even having Joe Biden on the ticket.
Yeah.
And having Kamala Harris, as we think so far, being the VP as well. If they could get someone else in as VP, that would make it a lot more appealing, I think.
Josh is absolutely right. And not just Democrats, but on Israel and this issue, we are always on the same line. Not just Democrats, but legacy media do not quite know what to do with this, because on the one hand, they want Trump so badly because it gives them viewer figures, it makes people tune into whether it's the CNN or New York Times. But on the other hand, they claim Trump is Hitler. If Trump is Hitler, you certainly must get behind Ron DeSantis, that you mocked relentlessly, or Nikki Haley, that, again, they're not behind her, because they do want Trump, because they think that Trump, first of all, gives them viewership, and secondly, they think with all these legal cases they have trumped up for Trump, they are more likely to beat him in the elections.
Yeah.